What's up, Dirty Cones? I want you to hear this. This is The Art of Manliness, number 141, The Science of Freediving. I'm just going to play the first, 2-3 minutes for you, but I want you to hear it. Blow you away while we look at our chapel.
Here, and welcome to another edition of the Art of Manliness podcast. So, when I was a kid, one of my heroes was Harry Houdini. And he was known for a lot of his feats of escape, getting out of the handcuffs and straitjackets and things like that. But he could also hold his breath for an incredibly long time because sometimes his tricks required him to be underwater for a long time. So I think his record was a little over 3 minutes is how long he could hold his breath. Anyways, a few weeks ago, I did some research and published an article about how to hold your breath for a really long time, inspired by Harry Houdini. And in my research, I came across a book that was written by my guest today. It's called Deep: Freediving, Renegade Science, and What the Ocean Tells Us About Ourselves, and it was by James Nestor. And in this book, James follows a group of renegade athletes and scientists who use freediving as both a competition sport as well as a tool to do scientific research. And so what freediving is you basically just take one big breath and go down underwater at great depths, all in one breath, and get back up. In the competitive sport, some of these people are going down 300 feet on one breath. And then in the research aspect, they're using freediving to get up close and personal with whales and dolphins just with their breath. They're not using submarines because that spooks out the animals. Anyways, in his research, James discovered that in a lot of ways, our body is designed to be in the water and to hold our breath for a long time because some weird stuff starts happening when we do that. So today on the podcast, we're going to discuss the science of freediving, what happens to your body when you hold your breath for a long time, and then how scientists are using this capability to uncover some mysteries of the ocean. Really fun podcast, a lot of fascinating insights. You're going to learn how to hold your breath for a long time, so if that's something you want to do, you'll know how to do that in the podcast. So without further ado, James Nestor, Deep.
What's up, Dirty Cones? So, you gotta listen to this podcast. It was very educational. Look away. Very educational. I don't want to spoil too much, but Vikings were the very first combat freedivers. They would swim underneath the ships of their enemies, and they would drill holes in their boats. I think that's pretty awesome. I was pretty stoked to hear that. And then they were also talking about the spiritual aspect of being underwater, which I totally understand, because nowhere on the planet am I happier than if I'm in water, especially the Pacific Ocean, specifically in Hawaii. But anywhere that there's water, I gotta be wet. The wetter, the better. And so my message today, much like the message every day, be one with the water. Flow, ebb, crash. Be what you gotta be, and you'll be happy. And so listen to the Art of Manliness, that episode on freediving. Really nice, really cool. Enjoyed it. I think you'll like it. Yeah, so just a quickie. I know, I like quickies. And it's noon, so it's a nooner. And so hope you guys have a good one. HOOYAH.